Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge you a lot, we charge you a little. So naturally, when they announced they'd be raising their prices due to inflation, we decided to deflate our prices due to not hating you. That's right. We're cutting the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
On today's Smart 7, the election betting scandal widens, England stumble to the top of their Eurogroup, and much more. It's Wednesday, 26th of June, it's National Beautician's Day, and happy birthday, Ariana Grande.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
A new poll from YouGov on Tuesday showed that only 3% of people think Rishi Sunak has handled the ongoing betting scandal very well. Tuesday did at least see the Tories take action as they formally pulled support for the two candidates identified so far while the Gambling Commission investigation continues. There were more revelations, however, with a Welsh Tory politician being investigated, along with 5 more police officers suspended over betting on election dates. One of the Tory candidates who has had party support withdrawn, Craig Williams, said in a video statement on X that he's going to keep fighting to retain his seat.
I committed an error of judgment, not an offence, and I want to reiterate my apology directly to you. I'm fully cooperating with routine inquiries for the Gambling Commission, and I intend to clear my name.
Labour also had to suspend a parliamentary candidate on Tuesday after Kevin Craig was pinged by the Gambling Commission, who have launched an investigation. It appears he placed a bet on himself to lose, and he says he deeply regrets it and planned to give any winnings to charity. Labour's national campaign coordinator Pat McFadden can't understand why it's taken the Tories so long to act on their issue.
It's taken Rishi Sunak the best part of 2 weeks to act on this. That is just weak leadership. And what the whole thing shows is that if the Conservative Party won again on the 4th of July, they would think they could get away with anything.
Prime Minister Rishi Sunak didn't have much time for campaigning on Tuesday. He was busy on official duties. Emperor Naruhito, ruler of the Chrysanthemum throne, and Empress Masako of Japan were in the UK for a state visit, which saw a formal welcome by the King and a lunch at Buckingham Palace. Meanwhile, Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer was at an event with Idris Elba to discuss the problem of knife crime, vowing to make tackling it a moral mission. On LBC, Nick Ferrari was hosting a tetchy debate on immigration featuring Home Secretary James Cleverly and Shadow Home Secretary Yvette Cooper. They clashed over the difference between the Tories' Rwanda plan and Labour's policies.
The challenge in Europe is more stark than the challenge in the UK. So the arrangement that you're talking about will inevitably mean the UK becomes a net recipient of illegal migrants.
Yvette Cooper was dismissive of the numbers that James Cleverly provided.
This is just invented. This is just fantasy. This is just total garbage. No, I mean, seriously. No, he shouldn't be allowed to just, basically make stuff up or tell lies. I mean, that is just not on.
Wednesday morning saw Julian Assange in court in Saipan, a US island territory in the Northern Mariana Islands. He was flown there via Bangkok on a chartered jet and pled guilty to one charge of conspiring to obtain and disclose classified US national defense documents. It's part of a deal he finally reached with US authorities, and now the court hearing is over. He will fly on to Australia as a free man, taking into consideration the time he has already served in Belmarsh prison. He's barred from ever entering the United States. There was widespread relief at the news, and his wife Stella, a human rights lawyer, has already flown to Australia with their 2 sons to meet him. Australian PM Anthony Albanese says Assange has suffered enough.
Regardless of the views that people have about Mr Assange's activities, the case has dragged on for too long. There is nothing to be gained by his continued incarceration, and we want him brought home to Australia.
The International Criminal Court issued 2 new warrants for arrest on Tuesday. They're accusing former Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu and his Chief of Staff Valery Gerasimov of war crimes and crimes against humanity. The charges follow Russia's continued attacks on civilian targets in Ukraine and were welcomed by the Ukrainian President's Chief of Staff Andriy Yermak. There was also good news for Ukraine as the European Union formally began accession talks with Ukraine and Moldova. EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen welcomed the delegations to the conference in Luxembourg.
We stand at the threshold of a significant and transformative moment for these 2 countries and for our union. And we celebrate the values and principles that bind us together.
Still to come on today's Smart 7, England stagger to the top of their group and Hugh Grant gets creepy with 2 Mormons. Right after this.
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. Recently, I asked Mint Mobile's legal team if big wireless companies are allowed to raise prices due to inflation. They said yes. And then when I asked if raising prices technically violates those onerous 2-year contracts, they said, "What the f*** are you talking about, you insane Hollywood ass?" So to recap, we're cutting the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
Welcome back. There were 4 big games in the Euros on Tuesday as Groups C and D wrapped up. First up was Group D, which saw France draw 1-1 with Poland, and Austria surprised the Netherlands with a 3-2 win, which sees them through to the next round. The Dutch, who have 4 points, will have to wait on the third-place playoffs to see if they progress. In Group C, Denmark faced Serbia, while England took on Slovenia. There were no goals at all in Group C, though, leaving all 4 teams with 1 point, which was enough to see England top the group with just 5 points from 3 games. Manager Gareth Southgate got plastic beer cups thrown at him, and his team were booed off by England fans after the goalless draw, but he was trying to put his best foot forward after the game.
Well, I thought we were much improved with the ball. We've created some good openings, and at the moment, it's hard work for us. We're not quite getting that break in front of goal. I understand some reactions, but it's a strange environment we're playing in.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt and his 3 surnames is back on the big screen, or at least the movie screen, in the new Beverly Hills Cop film Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. He plays what's described as an emotionally intelligent cop called Bobby Abbott and joins the ranks of Eddie Murphy's sidekicks in the action comedy series. He popped up on Kelly Clarkson's show to chat about the new movie and to offer thanks to the casting director at his first audition, who probably saved his career after he froze up.
The casting director, as soon as I was done failing miserably, goes, "That was great." And I came out of there feeling good. Yeah. Exactly. I probably would have quit. If he had been normal and just been like, "This is wasting my time, go, 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 go," I would have walked out of there on my first audition feeling like trash. Yeah. And I probably wouldn't have gone on a second audition, and I wouldn't be here.
It seems Hugh Grant is still enjoying his villain era. He's played a bad guy in Dungeons & Dragons, The Gentleman, and of course Paddington 2. But this time he's a proper villain in new A24 horror movie, The Heretic. Hugh plays a creepy guy who lures 2 innocent Mormon missionaries into a macabre maze he's built in his basement. Chloe East and Sophie Thatcher are the girls who wish they'd never knocked, and it hits cinemas on November 22nd.
We just need to go home.
I won't keep you if you wish to leave. But I want you to choose which door to go through based on your faith.
What does this have to do with us leaving?
Everything.
Do not be afraid. You will witness a miracle.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes and we'll give you the world.
The living room is where you make life's most beautiful memories. But your sofa shouldn't be the one remembering them. The new life-resistant, high-performance furniture collection from Ashley is designed to withstand all the spills, slip-ups, and muddy paws that come with the best parts of life. Ashley high-performance sofas and recliners are soft, on-trend, and easy to clean. Shop the high-performance furniture in-store or online at ashley.com. Ashley, for the love of home.